why? There should be enough light for that camera, but why can't this software display a panel? Because I'm on the selfie camera and the full moon's shining through the window. But the sensor isn't picking up anything. But if you just had the software printing white on the screen, that would be enough to light something, wouldn't it? I don't know. Hello, Rachel. So I was thinking about conversations that I had with Karen Spark Jones. We never ever had lunch together or did anything like that. We just used to sort of talk incidentally at tea time. And after I got back from India from that Calvary River trip, I took my photos along because Mike Norman had gave me a set of prints from his reels of film that he took. And I took them along and showed some few people, and then Karen showed up. And I said something like, oh, I was showing people my holiday snaps. She said, oh God, holiday snaps. That was the kind of conversations we had. And then she said the strangest thing to me once. I think it was before or after that. She would just sort of make these pronouncements to anyone that cared to listen. So it wasn't actually directed at me, but I thought it was. It was after Roger Needham had died. And she said something like she wanted to do a trip to the Middle East and see all those places, Afghanistan, Isfahan, and places like this. She said she needed a companion. No sex or anything, just somebody to travel with. I thought, wow, we could do that. But I kind of didn't know how to suggest it to her, because, well, I mean, hell. And I was thinking about her because I met you just after she died. But when I met you, I was getting somewhere with this math and lambda calculus and stuff like this. It was suddenly all coming flying in. And I wrote to Pierre-Olivier Brulon. I said, I just met this incredible girl, said, I hope I never ever see her again. I've completely flipped. Isn't love a strange thing? Oh, Rachel. I'm freezing cold because as soon as my body heats up, my tooth hurts like hell. So I've got to be cold and shivering. If I'm shivering, then it's fine. I don't have toothache. I really like going cycling, so I was freezing cold then too, wasn't I? I really like swimming down the cam while you were swimming up. What was that? What was that about? You know, I often thought about that. Well, what's the line in that? That I can't even remember who wrote it. That book about a guy lives in Belize and he builds a refrigerating machine and he drags his wife up. They go up the river in this boat and it's Harrison Ford, isn't it, in the film? But it's a book. Who's the book by? He says, we go upstream, mother, only dead things go downstream. When I met Ron Davis in La Paz, Ron said, that book was written about me, you know. Straight out, he said that. I said, how? He said, yeah, because I met the author and I lived in Belize. And I guess Ron's an inventor as well, so Ron figured he was the character in that book. He may have been. But you know, when you write, you hybridize people. I mean, you were definitely Alicia. You're a very good part of you. Serena Dobson and Alicia's you, Serena Dobson, Karen Park, Julia Hawkins, bit of Rachel Camino. I got to read that again. I haven't read it for years because I haven't had a copy of it. My daughter sent me a copy of it the other day. What I wanted to do was a kind of live reading. I haven't got a computer. What I'd like to do is put it up on the screen and read it again aloud in my voice and make a video. And I can read it and comment on all the bits that I think are cringe and the bits that I like. But that was an incredible experience writing those 99 pages. That was just all written in about 2 days. And it was just off the cuff. And I felt like I was channeling some well, I felt afterwards because I read it over again and I thought, damn, I could never have written this. I used to love reading it. That was writing, working. Wow. And also when I finished, I wrote another 100 pages before that I lost when I got given that fucking psychedelic, whatever it was, in April 2011. there was another 100 pages on there, which ended up with a whole lot of weird kind of doctor's use stuff at the end. Well, because that was when the trip was kicking in. My book, it's been so hard to write that book. Anyway, I just came out, I looked at the full moon and I figured we must be doing Sadhguru's Satsnam or whatever. It's wonderful. But boy, what a weird business. I lived with you in my head, Rachel, for quite a lot of the last few months. Well, I don't know, it was you and... No, I know what it was. It was you kind of kicked in 2014 when I was in La Paz and stuff was going all crap in the end. November, December, I was fucking starving because I hadn't learned to beg, and I wasn't eating anything. I had no money. I was eating the leftover food in Robbie's flat in Broughton. I was eating stuff like spaghetti cooked with, what did I put on it? I'd cook the spaghetti and this might have been soy sauce. And I found a few packets of miso. He had some really good Japanese miso. He had some sachets left in his cupboard. I ate all of that. And I was writing that stuff. And I'd go up to Ron Davis and Diane Bellamy's place every week or so and beg a few pesos from them. remember Brian Nicholson at Schumacher College saying, "No, I don't believe artists have to suffer." Oh, I've got to sit up because my teeth hurting. I'm trying to work out whether it's blood supply or blood temperature or what. It's a complicated mixture. Hell, and I keep rearranging myself. Sometimes I wonder whether it's somebody irradiating me with microwaves because they figured out. Because this is all old mercury fittings that are crumbling away. God knows how much mercury I've eaten as these fucking bits of my teeth have fallen out. Oh, it hurts. Oh, fuck. But today was brilliant. We're going to have a Union of California. I'm wondering whether I should just declare myself the governor and make an appeal to Newsom and the governor of Baja California and say, look, we've got the union, but we're in a real fucking mess with the finances, and we need to work out how to make the laws work, and we need to work out how to do the economies. And I need a bit of help because because my teeth hurt like fucking. And because I haven't got a decent computer, and I haven't got an office, and I haven't got anyone I'm working with that I can talk to. Or I can talk to the girls in De Volada. God, they're so lovely. It's eased off. That was rough. I've got to be shivering to not be in pain. Oh, leadership, fucking hell. So I don't know why Simon Thornton keeps coming up in this. Why the hell can't he help me? I mean, he was the best man at... Okay, so it was a fucking farce of a wedding, but... He was my best man. I gave him a copy of John Muir's Steep Trails. And you know, he said to me, how much did it cost you to have this done? And I said, no, I make them myself. I wonder what those copies of Steep Trails are worth as nifties by now. I guess if they since there are about 20 or 30 copies around, that they can't be nifties, can they? I don't know. Don't understand nifties. Steep trails. When I was walking around at Polobamba, I thought that would be a great name for a tour company. I was going to do wilderness travel in Bolivia and take people on really low-key walks up there with my friends. I had lots of friends in Canizaya, a little Kalawaya village just past Kalaya, Kurva and Kalaya. It's Canizaya. And I had friends there with mules, and we could have done some really, really nice low-key eco-tour type. Come and spend 5 days walking in the Bolivian Polobamba. Places that you won't find in a guidebook or a map. And as I was walking around there, I was imagining how I could do this. There are gentians up there. There's a Gentiana prostrata, it's called. It's what Alfredo Fuentes at the Botanic Gardens in La Paz told me. I never met the guy, but he's great. Oh, so many dreams. Love you, Rachel McCarthy. I hope you're okay. I hope I get to see you soon. I'm gonna stop this. Upload it. Good night.